What's up, y'all? This is I don't know how, I don't know how long this What's Up, y'all is. I never do. But, a beautiful sis that I was on a session with, last week or so, dropped me a line, Jessica, to remind me that something I said to her resonated. And I was like, oh, I feel like that's a reminder to say it to the larger community. And so here it is. The internet is real. And, I've said it lots of times, but I think sometimes it passes us. We don't really sit with it. And, I have been building digital community since 2010. And I would probably say prior to that, but I would say formally since 2011. When The Body Is Not an Apology launched as a Facebook group. But I'd say prior to that, I was doing this work online. So yeah, I'm actually going to go on ahead and say that's 2009 maybe is probably when I began using digital space as space for potential change, transformation, idea exchange. And the reason I think that work has worked in the digital space is because I never pretended like the digital space was not real life, right? Just because if 2020 hasn't given us anything else, it has given us that just because you can't see it or touch it or feel it doesn't mean it isn't real, and that it won't come and attack your lungs and put you on a ventilator and kill you, right? And so what we know is that everything you see, touch, feel is not the only indicator of whether or not a thing is real. And if we had governed ourselves in the digital space in a way that reflected that we understood it as real other human beings on the other end, and real connection and real life consequence to how we engaged, we would have a totally different digital landscape than the one that we have today. And instead, we really operated in the digital space as if it didn't matter, as if it was this kind of, wild west where the rules of human decorum do not apply. And in so doing that, we have created a dynamic in which this place that is now the primary location of our connection is also one that is really, really fraught. And I don't think it has to stay that way. I just think we have to start actually recognizing it's real. The relationships you build with people are real. The things, I just got off a call with one of my Buyback Black Debt visiting team members, Katerina. And Katerina and I were talking about how Katerina has never physically met Kay, our other visioning member. We are creating a world-changing organization, shifting the entire way in which, we deal with reparations and economy and right relationship and personal transformation. Like, we are co-creating that together, and it's two people who have never physically touched. I have people, or set eyes on each other, not even just physically touched. They literally have never been in the same country at the same time. That's true. They've literally never been in the same country at the same time. I am building deep and powerful relationships with brilliant human beings who I have never set eyes on, ever. I don't think Prentice Hemphill will mind me mentioning that. Like, I was having a conversation with them, and they were reminding me that they were short. And they were reminding me because I ain't never, ever, ever seen Prentice in physical life, but have been deeply shaped by their observations and teachings and offerings in this time. Like, my depression the other day was real. And the 3,000 plus people who sent me love and care and words of affirmation, who I have never, ever, ever, ever met, 99% of those people I've probably never met, their affirmations and their impact on my being was real. My ability to make it through that moment was real. There have been people who I have only met online who have been, grappling in deep suicidal ideation. And the choice to rally our energies to try and care for them was real. Super real. And so if you have been engaging in the digital space like it's not real, I want you to reconsider that. I want you to reconsider how you would do it in real life. How would you talk to somebody if they were in your face? How would you engage with them in a totally different context? And inside of that, I invite you to acknowledge that is real here. It's real. And inside of its reality is an opportunity for us to take care of each other in a different kind of way. The internet is real, y'all. And 2020 was here to prove it to you, because half, 3/4 of us only got jobs because the internet is real. It's real. All right. And so let us govern ourselves in 2021 with a level of human compassion and connection that acknowledges that we don't have to be touching each other physically to be touching each other energetically. We don't have to be touching each other in the immanent realm for us to constantly be impacting each other in the transcendent. And what does it look like for all of us to choose to be a bit more responsible with that tremendous gift? All right. Bye.